Hello, everyone, and welcome to the energy update for July 2025. Today, we are going to be talking about stability in your energy field and how we can navigate the month of July with more ease and less density. So maybe you've been feeling some of the collective frequencies a little bit more chaotic in your field, tired and drained. If that is you, then you definitely want to stick around and listen to this energy update because we have some amazing messages coming in for July. So make sure that you like and subscribe while you are here as well. We do an energy update every single month and you never want to miss them because they're always literally on point. So I am Rachel Gargan. I am an energy healer, new earth leader, and an ascension guide. And I am here to help activate your spiritual gifts and to also as well help you build a six-figure online business to really share your mission with the world. So let's get into the frequencies of July. So the words that are really coming in is energetic precision and energetic recalibration. So through July, it is extremely important that we are dropping into our sovereignty and that we also as well are being very intentional with our energetic field. So maybe as we come to the end of June, we've been feeling some noise in our field. We feel like we're being pulled off a little bit by the collective frequencies. Maybe you're feeling a little bit more dense, tired, tight inside of your body. Well, July is going to be a time of really shifting this in your energy field. So what's coming in right now is prioritization of your energy. So are we prioritizing our energy on a daily basis? Now, we hear all of these amazing things inside of the spiritual community. Everything is energy. You create your own reality. What does that actually mean, right? So when we prioritize our energy and we actually intentionally begin to shift energy or direct energy, then things inside of our reality are going to shift very, very quickly. So how do we actually do this? By prioritizing our energy field. So one of the questions I love to ask myself on a daily basis is, what is my predominant frequency right now? And this question is so incredibly powerful because when we can identify what is the predominant frequency in my energy field, then maybe we may realize that it's lack, fear, scarcity, overwhelm, perfectionism, whatever the thing is. And it's like, do I really want to be operating in that energy? Do I really want to be creating my reality from this frequency? No wonder I'm feeling tired, drained, exhausted, having body aches, feeling unmotivated. So when we begin to become conscious of what is the predominant frequency that I am carrying inside of my field, then this gives us an opportunity to either consciously choose if we want to continue in that energy or if we desire to shift it. So I also as well love to ask, what is the correct frequency for what I am creating? And if you're creating an online business, if you are creating harmony in your relationship, if you're creating something amazing inside of your life, what is the correct frequency? And you're going to begin to tap into things like peace, love, joy, inspiration. Okay, amazing. So how do we begin to go from lack, fear, and scarcity to joy, play, right? And harmony inside of our field. So this allows us to be conscious of where we're at and where we actually need to be in order to be able to create the results that you desire inside your reality. This is such a powerful formula. These are the types of formulas that we share inside of the Leadership Vortex. And these are the types of formulas that, people inside of my world get because I see massive results when they actually begin to do this work. So when we know, okay, it's peace, love, joy, play that I need to be bringing into my life, what is the action I can take that's going to invoke that, right? Or I can simply say, Spirit, okay, download the frequency of peace into my four-body system, amplify it so that I can feel it and just feel more peace coming into your life, more joy coming into your life. And by doing this, we quite literally shift our frequency. So this is some of the techniques that we can use to really begin to be intentional with our energy. So they're saying a lot of us have been in more chaos than we actually desire. We're seeing collective chaos playing out, and that is very intentional. It is intentional to throw you off of your center, to bring us and to feed these lower timelines with our energy and with our consciousness. So we have to become very intentional as we move through July and August and into the later parts of 2025 of where our energy is going. And the main question we want to ask ourselves is, am I prioritizing my frequency on a daily basis? And I'm hearing a lot of no's in the collective right now. So when we begin to prioritize our energy, then we're going to drop into sovereignty, right? This is how we become sovereign. This is how we create our energy. This is how we don't just know everything is energy and frequency, but we begin to embody what that actually means inside of our lives. And July is really about becoming clearer in your energy field. This is what they had me write down: becoming clearer in our energy field and dropping the noise and the clutter in our energetic field. So a lot of us here are ready to see more magic, more joy, more prosperity and more freedom in our lives. How do we do that? We have to begin to clear away the frequencies that are not yours. We are carrying collective frequencies. We're carrying frequencies still, some of us, from our mothers, our fathers, or our children, or our partners. And it's time for us to begin to clean this noise and clutter so that we can actually drop into the truth of your frequency so that you can begin to become sovereign and whole within yourself and begin to self-source your own validation, your own self-love. And this is where your reality is going to begin to reflect magic and miracles and joy and ease into your life. So yes, a reclamation is what I'm hearing. This is a time for a reclamation of your energy field and sovereignty. So have you been commanding your field and your sovereignty? Or are we allowing the external to command our reality and our energy? So we're coming into a time where it's important for us at the beginning of July to just even take this moment while you're here with me and take a pause and be like, I'm reclaiming my energy field. This is a declaration. This is a command. This is a reclamation of my life and my energy and what I'm creating. And I'm standing in it now. And I don't accept any distortion, any lower vibrational beings, any noise to enter into my field any longer. So there's this command and this reclamation that's happening in our energy field where we're really stepping into the autonomy and the authority and the sovereignty within our being. And this is going to allow you to navigate situations in your life, right? External noise in your life, because you can see it maybe on the external, but it's not going to have the same effect inside of your being because you are actually self-sourcing. You're actually in that sovereignty state. So this is very important for us to begin to drop into this practice and to begin to master this practice now. Right? And I'm hearing that July is going to be a really, really good window for us with the frequencies we're going to be experiencing in July to drop into that state. So of course, we also have 6 months left of this year. So this is kind of that halfway point, right? In what we've created in the first part of the year and what we're stepping into in the second part of the year. So this is a really good time for us to reclaim our energy as we step into those the second half of this year. So let me just see if there's anything else. Yes, this is going to build stability, right? Stability in our energy field and, stability in our lives, stability in our finances. And a lot of us are feeling a little unsteady right now, right? And this is intentional again. There's a lot of questions. How are things going to turn out? What's going to happen with the financial system? What's going to happen with the collective or the wars or all of these different things? So it's creating instability. But when we are really in our sovereignty, we can actually self-source the truth that you are taken care of, that you are stable, that everything right now in this present moment is okay. So let's begin to drop into that and lead from this place. This is how we also as well shift collective timelines. The more of us who are prioritizing our energy, who are holding our sovereignty and frequency, and we're not playing the game with the darkness, the more of us who are doing that, the better. The more of us who are doing that, the more we are elevating the entire collective, all of the collective timelines that they're wanting to bring forward right now. So we have a choice and we have power in every single situation. So are we really, really standing in the power of your power that you have, your imprint that you have? So this is part of the reason why this message is coming through, is because as we step into July, it's going to be very important. So the questions that are coming through, they want me to repeat them again. Am I prioritizing my energy on a daily basis? It's okay if you're not right now. You don't have to judge yourself. You don't have to beat yourself up. This is an invitation for you to begin to prioritize your frequency. And the second question is, what is the predominant frequency I am carrying right now? Not so I can judge myself because I've been in fear or overwhelm or chaos or judgment or whatever the thing is, right? Just so that I can become conscious and aware of it. And then we can say, okay, spirit, what is the predominant frequency is the correct frequency for more prosperity in my life? Spirit, what is the correct frequency for collective peace? What is the correct frequency? And you can ask any question. What is the correct frequency that I can embody today that is going to help experience XYZ? And then we begin to download that frequency into our four body system, our mind, our emotions, our body, our energy, and we begin to radiate out and shift any discordant frequencies in our field. Now, we have so many different meditations and activations that walk you through this inside of the Energetic Vortex. So because this is coming through so incredibly strongly, for the month of July, we are offering 3 free days inside of the Energetic Vortex. So this is a space where there's a library of frequency shifts, of meditations, of activations, of light language, of prayer, where you can go on a daily basis and shift your frequency and get into that aligned state, get more into your sovereignty, prioritize your frequency as you're moving through July. So if this is landing for you, you can try it out, experience what's inside for 3 days for free. And if you decide to continue, it's only $44 a month. And we have activations and meditations as well as masterclasses in there so that we can really start to master our frequency. So I'm going to drop that link down below for you. Now drop into the comments. Let me know if this lands for you. I want to hear from every single one of you. And July is going to be a month, if we really begin to prioritize our frequency, where we're going to see things turn around. You're going to see your 2025 turn around. You're going to see the situation that you've been navigating begins to turn around in your life. So this is a really good time to turn the frequency around. They're showing me a clock that just starts to turn, right? We can just turn it around in 2.5 seconds when we really drop into prioritizing our energy field. So I am sending you guys so much love and light. Happy July. And I cannot wait to be back again next month with another energy update.